Oftentimes, in the field of real estate, there can be confusion on the specific roles and duties of industry professionals. For example, what exactly is an agent? What is a broker? What's the difference between the two, and how do they relate and work together for you? And ultimately, where does all your costs end up after the home buying process is finished? Okay, so let's do our best to clarify this. So let's begin. What is an agent? An agent is a person who acts as a representative for another individual called the principal. This is the potential buyer or seller of a home. The agent is employed and obligated to the principal, creating an agent-client relationship, also called a fiduciary relationship. To further clarify, the word fiduciary derives from the Latin noun fiducia, which literally means trust, making trust a key component that binds this relationship together, creating an agency. This agency can be established through written or verbal agreement between both parties, or less officially through an implied agency. Now, despite implied agency being less official and not requiring official documentation, both forms of agency are legally binding. So what is a broker? A broker is a step up in the hierarchy of the real estate industry. In order for a real estate agent to work legally, the agent needs to work under the authority of a broker by entering into a broker-agent employment agreement. For an agent who has aspirations of working for themselves, he can choose to pursue a broker's license, which requires 2 years of experience as a real estate agent, while also continuing education and passing the broker's exam. The broker then has the authority to employ, manage, and train multiple agents by establishing a brokerage firm. So now that we know who's who, how do they all work together for their client? Well, brokers and agents work together to promote listings for sellers and locate listings for buyers. A client is hiring the broker, who's represented by an agent, who is essentially the middleman. This process is executed by the signing of a listing or buyer's agreement. Once the agreement is made, the duties, obligations, and commissions to be paid are all officially in place. Through the cooperation of the agent and the broker, a potential property is either found or listed. Once all the terms of the contracts are fulfilled and the property is either purchased or sold, it is most common that 2.5% of the purchase price of the property is received by the broker from the seller. That commission is then split with the agent, depending on their own broker-agent employment contract. So what are the key takeaways? Well, most interactions are between the principal and the agent. The broker is usually behind the scenes and communicates most of the time with the agent. And as said before, a broker is a former agent with much more experience and education. But overall, it takes cooperation from the agent and the broker for a smooth transaction to sale. And at the end of the entire process, about 2.5% commission is split between the broker and the agent. Okay, I know that we've been through a lot, and I hope we covered enough information that you can use in the real estate world. Whether it's buying, selling, becoming an agent, or a broker, I hope this information is useful and you can use it in your future endeavors. Look out for more videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Clarify this.